New Zealand's Prime Minister has revealed her country will inevitably become a republic during her lifetime after the Queen's death. However, Ms Ardern insisted that bonds between Britain and her country will remain as the UK transitions to the new monarch, King Charles. Speaking with BBC presenter Laura Kuenssberg, she said she will not ignite New Zealand's transition from a monarchy to a republic under her leadership, as she stopped short of laying out a timeline for it. Ms Ardern told BBC presenter Laura Kuenssberg, "I think even the Queen herself has observed and acknowledged the evolution over time in our relationships. When she came to New Zealand several decades ago, she herself acknowledged that the treaty between Indigenous New Zealanders Maori and the Crown had been imperfectly observed. This is simply my observation, and it is that there will continue to be an evolution in our relationship." She said, "I don't believe it will be quick or soon, but over the course of my lifetime." Jacinda Ardern said her country will become a republic in my lifetime. Image, Twitter/@BCPolitics. Jacinda Ardern said she won't preside over the transition to a republic in New Zealand. Image, Twitter/@BCPolitics. She explained her position, "We have complex arrangements, the Treaty of Waitangi, a very important founding document for Aotearoa, New Zealand, signed between Maori and the Crown. This is why it's not a process I have any intention of instigating, but if and when it does occur, it will take time, and it will need to be very carefully worked through." The comments came as Ms Kuenssberg asked New Zealand's Prime Minister, "You've expressed great affection for the Queen, but in terms of the relationship between our two countries there were occasional protests when she visited New Zealand some years ago. You say now that it is inevitable that New Zealand will become a republic in your lifetime. Read more. No one wants to upsize at 74. Why the King may stay at Clarence House. Ms Ardern also reflected on her first meeting with the Queen. Ms Ardern, who was pregnant at that time, recalled of their meeting, "I asked her, for instance, of course, what was one of the things on my mind alongside being a new Prime Minister was being a Prime Minister and a mum." She said she asked the Queen, "How did you manage?" The late monarch responded, "Well, you just get on with it." Don't miss, Putin lashes out at Queen Elizabeth II in act of bitter revenge. Report Madonna was left red-faced by the Queen's red carpet comments. Report Prince Harry and Zara Tindall's close bond laid bare, revealed. Trending Jacinda Ardern and Laura Kuenssberg discussed New Zealand's royal future. Image, Twitter/@BCPolitics. Referring to the comments received from the Queen, Ms Ardern said, "That was actually probably the best and most, I think, factual advice I could have. You just take every day as it comes." And she did. "I have such respect for her because I see now what it takes to be a mum and a leader, and she did it more times over than I." Referring to King Charles, she also added, "He shares many passions and interests that New Zealanders do. I think that means that relationship already exists. It's a transition, but it's not a jarring transition for New Zealand." The comments came as New Zealand's Prime Minister arrived in London to take part in the Queen's state funeral that will take place tomorrow, 19th of September. Besides Ms Ardern, other world leaders will be joining the ceremony, including President Joe Biden along with First Lady Jill Biden, as well as French President Emmanuel Macron and Italian President Sergio Mattarella. Read next. Queen Camilla's iconic blue bracelet has touching meaning. Prince Andrew says he will treasure Queen's love forever in tribute. Queen Elizabeth's death appears to be a setback to the King Charles greets Liz Truss with open arms before state reception. World leaders descend on the capital to bid Queen farewell.